Most embarrassing celebrity moments caught on live TV. Oh my God. That looked like it hurt. Being a celebrity means that you spend a lot of time in front of the cameras being on a live TV or social media, which means that the possibility of something going wrong is astronomical. I don't know if that was an accident or if that was planned. Not every moment is shocking. Some of these moments are baffling. Now, the question and answer portion of beauty pageants is one of the most important aspects of the beauty pageant. Now, during the 2007 Miss Teen USA, Miss South Carolina froze. And what she did for the next minute left many people puzzled.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
Ooh-wee. I don't know if she had an aneurysm or if she just got nervous. My favorite part about all of this is that she's smiling, she maintains her composure, she's very graceful, and by the way, she's very confident even though she's blurting out incoherent statements that make sense to absolutely nobody. And shout out to Mario Lopez for just not cracking up and being such a nice host. The way he goes,
thank you very much, South Carolina.
I would have cracked up. Now, if you're an actor, winning an Oscar will be the highlight of your life. But for Jennifer Lawrence, I'm pretty sure that she may want to forget it because as she went up to pick up her Oscar, this happened.
The Oscar goes to Jennifer Lawrence.
Category for Winter's Bone.
You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell.
Thank you for saying what everybody's thinking. I mean, can you imagine this? Literally, the entire world is watching you win one of the most prestigious awards in your career, and babooey, you end up falling face first. Nobody runs to go help you, and then the guy with the award runs, and then all of a sudden, Bradley Cooper, out of nowhere, runs in to save you, and then you're already going up the stairs. You're like, oh, screw you, Brad. I'm going up. I'm gonna pick up my award. And then all of a sudden, very nicely, everybody starts standing up. Oh, by the way, just want to point out Anne Hathaway here with her Oscar, just holding it up, clapping, using the Oscar statue to clap. If that were me, I would literally go into ostrich mode, which looks a little bit like this. Okay, bye. I think we can all agree that falling over is pretty embarrassing. Now, think about falling over in front of thousands of people, literally face planting, the way Katy Perry does here. So Katy Perry was finishing her performance at the MTV Europe Video Music Awards, and she decides to jump on this huge cake, which is a beautiful cake. It looks like a lot of fun to do, but I don't think she thought about this before she jumped on the cake. But folks, you know cakes have icing on them. You know what happens with icing when it starts to get hot? It melts, it gets very slippery like soap, and there she goes. She tumbles for the first time on live television. Thousands of people all around the world in Europe watching her, and here she's about to get up. Oh, falls again. Hey, guess what? It's soapy, silky smooth. She's going to keep falling. Oh, can't get up to your feet. You can't celebrate. Oh, Katy, you are exiting the stage on your knees. That is kind of embarrassing. Next one comes courtesy of Mr. Action Movie Extraordinaire himself, Michael Bay. And this one is very embarrassing because Michael Bay was supposed to do a talk at a Samsung event, and for some reason the teleprompters weren't working correctly. They were off on their timing and the words were getting switched up, and this is what it looked like.
Director and producer Michael Bay. Good afternoon.
Thanks, Joe.
Good afternoon, Michael.
How is everyone today? And Hollywood is a place that creates a viewer escape. And what I try to do is, as a director, I try to The type is all off, sorry, but I'll just wing this.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, we'll wing it right now. I try to take people on an emotional ride, and
The Curve? How does it? How do you think it's going to impact how viewers experience your movies?
excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Michael Bay for joining us.
I feel really bad for Michael Bay because public speaking is seriously one of the toughest things you can do. In fact, statistically, human beings are more terrified of public speaking than of death. Next moment comes courtesy of Christina Aguilera, and I gotta be honest with you, I didn't know whether to include this moment or not because it is very embarrassing. This one happened at the Etta James Memorial Service. Christina Aguilera was there to perform. Let's take a look at it.
For you are
Now, if you look closely, you will see that there's something running down her legs, and I just don't want to keep it up on the screen for too long. She claimed it was because of her spray tan, and I believe her either way. Very embarrassing. Her voice, though, angelic. Next one comes courtesy of John Travolta. It happened at the 2014 Oscars.
Here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Azzyland.
Now, story goes that John Travolta knew nothing about her. Her actual name is Idina Menzel, and the next year, she got back at him.
Welcome to the stage, my very dear friend, Glom Gazingo.
I deserve that, but you, my darling, my beautiful, my wickedly talented Idina Menzel.
You got it!
Is that right?
That was pretty wholesome. And at the same time, strangely awkward. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to be that close. He just said her name wrong. Does that mean he has to be less than an inch from her face? The next moment comes courtesy of Mr. Steve Harvey during the 2015 Miss Universe pageant, and this was the winning announcement heard around the world.
I have to apologize. The first runner-up is Colombia. Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines. Philippines, take your first walk as Miss Universe.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know where to hide. I feel like I need to just dig myself a grave and just stay in there for like the rest of my life because that's how embarrassed I am for Steve Harvey. I mean, look at Miss Columbia's face. You can see her go through the 7 stages of grief as this is unfolding. Here you see Steve coming up and look at how he's walking. He's just very slowly like looking back. Oh boy, I gotta do this. You messed up, Mr. Harvey. What did you do? Oh boy. And then his face. Folks, his face. Steve Harvey's face is just priceless. He's like, I gotta do this. I better just start talking. And as he starts talking, Miss Columbia, who's still celebrating, turns around and she's like, oh yes, Steve, he's a funny man. He's comedian. Oh, he's so funny. He's cracking jokes. Oh, and even here, the misses, they're all smiling because they think it's a joke. And then all of a sudden, look at the seriousness of Miss Columbia's face. She's like, no, this is not a joke. And then Miss Philippines is like, wait, what is happening? I can't believe this. What? This is not a joke? He's jokester. How is he doing this? I can't. No, this is not joke. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but that's not how Filipinos sound, by the way. I'm doing my own, like, weirdo Yago accent, okay? Anyway, Miss Philippines is like, oh my gosh, I won. I actually won. I thought I lost, but now I won. What do I even do? Do I just stand here, paralyzed, like a Greek statue? Yes. Yes. What a crazy moment. How do things like this happen? It happened at the Oscars, but now it just happened in the Miss Universe pageant. She's like, okay, well, I won. Okay, I won. Hey, guys, I won. Can you believe it? I won. I had just lost, but now I won. And now I'm the winner, and she's the loser. And now we're going to go on to some very awkward moments where I'm going to have to take her crown away from her in front of everybody on a live television. And I'm just sitting here just trying to be a nice person. I don't want everybody to hate me. I just feel lucky to be here. But all of a sudden, I was a loser and now I'm the winner. This goes on for minutes. They're literally just standing there on live television, millions of people watching them, just waiting to see what happens next. She's not gonna grab the crown off her head. This isn't Miss Congeniality. It's not a Sandra Bullock movie. She's actually Miss Universe. She's a nice person. And as they're waiting, this person right here, well, I don't know, just comes up and consoles Miss Columbia, as you can see right there.
This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake. But the right thing, I can show it to you right here. The first runner-up is Columbia. It is my mistake. Still a great night. Please don't hold it against the ladies. Please don't. We feel so badly, but it's still a great night. Thank you all.
And that's great. Steve Harvey owns up to it. It is very, very awkward. And then we go to an even more awkward moment, which is a transfer of the crown from this person who was Miss Universe for literally 10 seconds to the actual winner, Miss Philippines. Betcha Steve Harvey wishes he was an ostrich so he could just bury his head in the sand and pretend like he wasn't even there. Anyway, Defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Tell me in the comments down below, which moment was the most embarrassing? I want to know. Also, make sure you check out some of these videos too. They're good. They're nice. All right, Defenders, have a great day. Peace.